Am I right, bud? To the pirate's life.
Dude,
to the pirate's life, man.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
This is Palentine's Day. So girls have Galentine's Day, right? And they're little. Have you been hearing that?
No.
That's like a new thing.
Like on the internet?
Yeah, it's like lately all these girls go out to, like dinner, and it's like all
like
girls.
A girls' night. So
yeah, it's
Galentine's.
Yeah, Galentine's. So
and
so
this
now
would be Palentine's.
Palentine's, yeah.
All right.
Trademark that shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, nice, man. Dude, how you feeling? How's things been?
Life's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to buy a house. Well, but not. I think I'm gonna wait. Like something big's got to happen here.
Yeah.
Like there's even not like okay, I'm approved, good to go, but I don't want any, like, I'm even picky.
You're picky?
Yeah. But
what can you get in that?
Well, it's like, I'm at up to 450 if I wanted to be. And I'm like, dude, 450 that's still like, that's a good payment. Like, I really don't want that.
How much is the payment?
That's like almost $2,500, like at 450.
Really?
Yeah, pretty close to that. So 2,500, but then you got to think about all the expenses, taxes,
insurance,
power, insurance.
So you could be 2,700.
Yeah, because PMI, HOA, if there is an HOA,
right?
So now I'm cutting it down to like, all right, let's look at 350 to 400. All right, so I look in there, find some decent houses, go and look at a couple of them, and just follow up on them and call and follow up. Dude, it's funny as a realtor, getting the inside from the other side of it. But also as a buyer, right?
Right.
Because they can't disclose too much. But when I tell them, like, this is for me, oh, okay, cool. Well, they'll kind of help a little bit because it's realtor to realtor relationship. So it's like what would you call that? Like mutual respect.
Yeah.
Type of deal, right?
Yeah.
So I got the insight, and dude, I get like they're like, oh yeah, we're like heavy on these offers. Like one was at 359. Their like cash offer was 380.
So then that's the
20
first
grand
offer?
higher.
Yeah.
Right. Like 21 grand.
So
higher.
someone could easily come in at 400, 390.
Yeah. And buy it. So cash is king, right? Like, cause then you waive appraisal, you waive everything like that.
Just get it done.
Yep. You just get it done, quick to close, all that kind of shit.
I'll wire you the money.
But like even as a realtor like that, she's like, you could make this work. Like you could come in at the same price. I'm like, I could come in over that if I wanted to, like if I really wanted this house, but I don't.
Right. It's not a buyer's market.
Right.
So that's why.
Sellers.
Yeah. And it's not only is a seller's market, it's overvalued, overinflated seller's market.
3-bedroom, 1-bath houses at
3-bedroom.
Uno baño.
Oh my
houses,
gosh,
bro.
dude! What? 3-bedroom, one bath.
And they're
so
going
you're
over
everybody's
listing.
smelling each other's farts.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Oh, dude, get me out of that! No way! What?
But it's a house. It's got a garage.
So what?
It's got a backyard. It's got all the things that you want. Like,
dude, that's crazy. Rent.
Even where I'm at,
rent for the next couple years,
$2,000 a month still. So why don't I just put $2,000 a month into a house?
Because you can't. What are you gonna get?
What do you mean? There's options. You just have to go after them.
Way.
Especially
not in
as
this
a realtor.
market. Not in this market, as you're finding. And we'll talk about that again in 90 days.
Oh yeah, no, but no. I mean, yes and no. This is the bubble, but it's also like the exception. It's the exception bubble. Like,
what does that mean?
It could break at any moment, right?
Yeah, after you buy.
Right. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not going to buy. I'm going to wait for this, because I did this the last time. I've already seen this.
You FOMO'd in.
I have already done this the first time in 2006. I bought at the height. That was the height. 06 was the height. 07 was the literal like peak. Boom. 08, bam, crash, take out. Right. So I'm seeing that right now.
You're seeing it replay.
It's a full replay. But I'm also, I'm going to be in a more ready position, like financially, you know, all these kind of, I'm in a way better position than I was in 2006, especially like experience wise.
Right.
I know what to kind of like see, to expect, not to expect. I don't know what to expect, right? Like nobody does, but I'm seeing it replay again. And like I need to sit down and like calm down. But the problem is I live with my freaking parents. So it's like, they're trying to force me out too.
Right.
So what do? Do I rent for a year and try and save up? But dude,
dude, it's the energy that will change. So it's like, dude, it's a year or two. No big deal. But it's the energy, getting out on your own, being in your own energy, being in your own space. I give you the Gary Gilgan guarantee. Dude, your income increases, guarantee. Like, dude, everything. But it's taking that leap, because right now, what I'm feeling is all your programming, like whatever preconceived notions you have about rent, that's what's coming up.
So here's also
because like even Grant Cardone talks about renting. Like he would tell you to rent.
But here's also where I'm at.
So why would you listen to yourself over a billionaire?
Right.
Why?
No, right.
You tell me.
I gotcha.
Like you're taking your advice. Why wouldn't you take a billionaire's advice who would tell you, dude, buying a home is dumb, especially right now, single family in an overinflated market, rent. Get out of your parents' house, rent a place, your whole life will change.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's that programming, dog.
It's the programming, but it's also like...
Dude, again, do not come to me as an investor.
Yeah.
Because you're not. So, like, your plan of investment is... Dude, that's why I keep going. Like, don't listen to yourself. Listen to Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
Invest all you got in crypto... Everything you got, and moving forward, move it into that. Have a strategy where you're living off crypto, and then just wait. Wait till it's a buyer's market. Wait till there's blood in the streets, and then you got a bunch of capital. Boom, start working on building your credit. That's what I'd be doing if I were you. Start working on building your credit. Get that thing to, 700s, mid 700s. Dude, build that up. So then again, when it does crash, dude, you get qualified for way more. You got way more cash to put down.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
but on another note, dude, that leads into what I've been feeling, man, is, dude, there's big changes happening, man.
With what?
The whole everything. Dude, it's really speeding up.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean. Like, that's what you're feeling, is that angst to really make a radical move. But like, man, like I just like as your friend, and to paraphrase Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, as your legal counsel, I would not recommend you do that. Like WWGCD. Right. What would Grant Cardone do? Yeah. Right. He would tell you to rent.
Yeah.
It's a couple years, dude, and that gives you time to save and invest and build your credit and build a real solid foundation to make a way better investment in the future when it's a much better conditions that favor you, rather than FOMOing in, thinking you're making a good investment when really you're just trying to get out of your parents' house.
Yeah. Well, that's how I also look at it. Like I got a buddy that I could live with. Like, I know I've already lived with him once, but like could live with him again and make him pay half of, not half, but just like, $600-700 of the mortgage. Like at a $2,000 mortgage, that's, let's say I come up with that, only have to come up with $1,200-1,300. Like that's better than $2,000, and it's better than, renting.
I think renting's always going to win. Again, there it goes again. Your program towards renting. Because, dude, dealing with your buddy, he turns out being a loaf. You've done it before.
Okay, hold on. So hold on. Here's my thing on that. If I was in a position to buy 3 years ago,
But you can't.
With Giselle.
So this is pointless.
No,
to talk
we were
about.
trying. We were
but
trying.
It didn't happen. So why are you
The
talking
market,
about it?
This is how different the market is, though. This is what I'm saying. 3 years ago, the same places that I went after were those, not even so. Like our duplex that we had a chance to buy both sides of it was $550 for both. That same duplex is $750.
So do you think that the market's going to keep going up?
It's no. What I think. I think is the market's going to do is just going to go flatline, because the humanity side of it, the crash will come or whatever, right? But it's only periodically because of the fact that like people are so fed up with being stagnant and fucking just where it's been that the factories, the that, everything just fires back up. Like they're able to replenish the stocks of all the shit that they need, like building back, building the homes, like essentially like, they got enough lumber, they got enough product, they got enough fucking shit to where everything's just back going. Like it's not just going to stop.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, okay, so like,
where are you getting this information?
This is just my intuition. Because look at the last time.
I know, and what it sounds like is you're just going to repeat exactly what you did last time.
No, I get it.
You're at a fork in the road. Do what I did last time based on my conditioning, or do something new and different that's out of my comfort zone.
Well, also is the condition or the programming is do what I did last time, but know how to do it this time. Like you already know how to do it.
I don't think you know what you're doing.
Oh, fuck yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Because buying a single family home, just a one door, and then planning on just renting it out to a friend.
Not just him, me and him.
I know. I understand that. But then what happens if, dude, it's your plan. I'm just trying to from an investor point of view, dude, I would never buy right now. The market does not favor you. So, dude, you don't know what's going to happen in the future.
The market favors the interest rate. Why wouldn't it?
What does that mean?
It's at 3%. It's never been lower. Even if at my credit score at where I'm currently
if you're going to sit on that thing for the rest of your life.
No, not the rest of my life. But here,
then that's not an investment.
What are you saying is, okay, the crash comes, what happens to the interest rates?
I say right now you take all your cash and put it in crypto. Crypto has a way better opportunity of 10xing your money than in real estate.
It already is in there.
Then I would just sit on that and rent.
That's what I've been doing.
And keep working until the market favors you.
Yeah.
The buyer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just sitting in my parents' house until that happens.
No, you go rent a place.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. You're stuck in that average American mentality that you think that just because you go buy a house, it's an investment. It's not.
No, I'm just tired of throwing my fucking money away.
You're throwing it away where do you have you rented?
For the last
with Giselle?
Yeah, bro. I paid all the bills.
Listen, man, I've been renting forever.
Yeah, I know.
I owned a home too.
Sure.
And dude, owning just a home is a scam. The taxes, the maintenance, I don't deal with any of that.
Yeah, I get that.
So that's the scam. Right. You think it's an investment. That's broke average American thinking.
Sure.
Thinking that buying a home for yourself and your family is an investment. That's the scam. Right. And you're on camera.
Okay,
you're
yes and no.
Dude,
that's why
it's a scam.
That's why I said if I was able to buy 3 years ago, it wasn't.
Nope.
It wasn't a scam.
No, because the only way to get the equity out is to go into more debt.
Not necessarily.
100%. You either have to sell the house and cash out the equity, or you have to get a HELOC, which is an interest.
Take a HELOC, pull out the equity, go invest it in another property. Then you got two for the price of one.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
Dude,
that.
you have never done this before, so you can't sit and tell me you're doing it.
But here's the thing. If I was smart in 2006 and would have put renters in my house, I'd be on my fourth house now.
Right, so that's why buying the first few is most important. Because if you wait for a crash, you might be able to pick up 2 or 3 for the price of one.
Yes, I truly get that. I see that. But dude,
it's just about being patient. That's one of the fundamental principles of an investor is patience.
Yeah.
It's having a long-term time perspective rather than FOMO. FOMO dude, that's what losing investors do. Dude, it's about seeing the market for what it is. And it's being having humility at where you're at and saying, dude, right now I want to get out of my parents' house, but it's not a good time to buy a house. I have to suck it up and I have to rent.
Yeah.
Or stay at your parents' house and start paying them rent.
Yeah.
But if you're really looking at this like, hey, I want to be a real estate investor. I want to have more than one single family property. It's like, dude, right now in Boise is not the time to do that.
No,
unless you got millions of dollars or lots of backing.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, if you're just trying to put a roof over your family's head, dude, go rent. That's the best option right now.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Fuck this shit. I hate living at my parents' house, so I'm just at a loss sometimes. And dude, renting is not. There's not any places out there. You want to pull them up right now? We'll pull them up. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you can't find a fucking 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath for less than $1,650.
Yeah, so pay $1,850.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, dude, that's. Yeah, rent just it's just as much as a scam. Like,
I don't see it like that. Like, you have to pay to live.
I get that.
So to me, I'm paying to live in a place, and I don't have all of the liability that the homeowner has.
Yeah.
So to me, it's a way better investment. And I'm getting countless times better return. Dude, my rent is such a small percentage of my income. So small that it doesn't matter. Because I'm focused on income, not how much is my mortgage or my rent. Mm-hmm. And to me, dude, a house is never an asset. It's always a liability. On your balance sheet, it's a liability. The mortgage is a liability.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're chomping at the bit because you're approved. Oh, dude, that's money burning a hole in your pocket.
Kinda.
Oh, dude, kinda is a yes, man. Really. Oh, you can't take it back.
But not really.
Of course it is. You already said it was.
Because it's one of those things that's like, I don't have to do this if I don't want to.
I'll bet you $1 you do.
No.
I'll bet you $1.
Bet me $1
that you buy a house.
That I buy a house?
Yep.
No.
All right, man. Let's hope.
I'm not gonna bet that even $1. Like, yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's as much as I ever will bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, $1.
Because you're not a bettor, I know.
Yeah, because I don't care either way.
Right.
Oh man. Gosh,
do you remember the sales floor holding everybody accountable?
Which time?
the cat
Oh,
food?
Yeah, man. How was that?
Oh my God, that was the worst taste. That was the worst shit ever.
I mean, that's some tough leverage.
Yeah.
Strong.
I mean, I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to just renege on it. It's not cool.
What was the thing?
I was smoking cigarettes.
You were?
Yeah, and you I think you asked me how long I could make it or something. It's a couple weeks or 2 weeks or some shit like that, and I think it broke down on like day 6, 5 or 6. Went and got some.
When was the last time you had a cigarette?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Really? What changed?
I had a spliff not too long ago.
Yeah, spliff's nice.
Yeah. Just kind of like a nice mellow, especially with good tobacco.
Yeah.
Like we had good
on the golf course. I had like a spliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a nice little head buzz, but yeah, no, I don't regret cigarettes. Like, shit's gross.
You don't regret it?
I'm sorry, I do regret it. Yeah. No, but I don't. Like, it was a lesson.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what changed, like, definitively within you to stop smoking cigarettes?
I found that weed gave me the better.
Oh, really?
100%. Yeah, weed.
You weren't really smoking weed when you were smoking cigarettes? Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
kind of served one vice for another.
Maybe.
Yeah, but weeds. It's good for us. It's a need. Humanity needs it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going through a lot right now.
What's cool is that, like, it's at its most powerful form right now. Well, I mean, that we've made it, right? Mm-hmm. And we're getting all these different derivatives and these different things that they're doing with it. And so it's making it even more powerful, which is making it more known, right? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, everybody's starting to legalize it. Like, they're starting to kind of
cannabis,
lax on that shit and not be as harsh on it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the zeitgeist is changing. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it's now, the truth is so in everybody's face that you look like the idiot to deny it.
Right.
So that goes, I mean, through all of law, because at the end of the day, it's just people. Mm-hmm. It's all just people. Right. And those people are no more special than anybody else. Yeah. And so it's a matter of changing perception. And a big thing right now is if you're holding on to old ideals, you're going to suffer. Right. So like these people that are in positions of government and politics that are, 65, 70, 75 years old, like they're stuck in such an old age. And so now they are just ignorant. Right. And so, yeah, I mean, you just see people more and more, whether it's decriminalizing it, legalizing it, or anything. Right. Anything, really.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because my parents are, like, they're okay, obviously, with me smoking and shit. But, like, what's changed their views is, like, my brother. Like, Dylan smoking it. Because he's just like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Like, got this whole, like, different perspective. And they just think he's this whack dude. Oh, my mom does. It's kind of funny. She thinks he's whack sometimes.
What's whack?
I mean, we all think he's whack sometimes. Like, hit his head sometimes. He's hit his head a couple times too hard. Like,
really?
Concussion. He's definitely had some concussions. Probably like 4 or 5 at least.
Yeah, what do you think's going on with concussions? A lot of weird concussion news and stuff like that coming out.
Like what?
Like that Adrian, football player.
Peterson?
I thought it was A.B. Adrian Bowen or I don't know. I thought you knew about the footballs.
I know most of.
He's the one that quit in a part of the game, like took his jersey off and was like,
oh, Antonio Brown.
Oh my God, I was way off.
Yeah, that's why I said like Adrian. I'm like Adrian.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Right. But like they were saying that whatever team he was on offered him money for mental health care or saying because he got hit, in the old noggin.
Yeah. I mean,
reset the old computer a couple times.
Yeah, and all like football is, dude, they got to protect that head better, right? Like they got to make a helmet that's just, stop.
What about UFC, dude? Dude.
Oh, speaking of UFC, dude, I watched the fight the other night.
Yeah.
Have you
on acid?
Did you see who? What? No, I wish.
I thought acid. It was gonna be good. No, what was his name? Stylebender. I wanted to see what happened. Did he win?
Oh, yeah, he won.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like him, dude.
It was a clean dude. Just, he mopped the floor. I mean, not mop the floor, but it's just like, calculated. He's on another level, dude.
Yeah. Like, he's a ninja, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, he is, dude.
He's a ninja.
So fast. His leg kicks, it was like one down low and then one up high so fast. It was like, wham, wham.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
And those legs, lots of leverage.
The best fight was the Derek Lewis Thai. I'm gonna pronounce his name wrong.
Can't be worse than
whatever.
Adrian.
No, but he's the Samoan guy.
Didn't know there was one.
So Derek Lewis is the #1 knockout king in UFC history. Okay, the big black guy, and then you got
the guy that just fought the French. He's black, but he's French.
Yes. Yeah, knocked that guy out too.
No,
he didn't knock him out, but just beat him up.
This was the heavyweight.
Oh no, different guy.
All right,
different guy. Derek Lewis.
I mean, we should not. We are obviously have known nothing about these sports.
Dude, This was a brutal knockout.
Oh, you watched it?
Oh, yeah.
But it was the first UFC you've seen in a year.
Yeah, I haven't seen one for a while,
Okay.
right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, we're a couple hippie commentators for
exactly.
UFC.
Oh, yeah, this is the best. We're the best.
Whoa!
Oh, did you see
that
shit?
one guy?
Oh, yeah, this guy over here, this dude. No, but he knocked him out with his elbow.
Like
he grabbed his chin, like they were going at it, dude. And Derek Lewis is throwing haymaker after haymaker, and he's hitting on a couple, but he's like missing. And Ty's just sitting here. The Simone guy's just sitting here like dog and Dutch, and I mean, like it was just like beautiful, right? He comes up and like gets through the whole deal, and he grabs him with his left by the throat right here, and with his right he follows up with a elbow right here, dude. And I mean,
just out night, yeah, dude.
Dude. He literally fell like forehead first,
dude. And then you're out. Like that's not, and they don't get. There's no money. You could pay me to get punched in the face and get for a living. And then here's some money. Bro, thanks for that entertainment.
I would go fight like Conor McGregor and take $10 million to get my ass whooped. Yeah. To get my ass whooped? $10 million to get your ass whooped.
Nah,
$10
dude,
million
the long-term consequences of a concussion or something, it might cost you $10 million.
No.
It could. You don't know that.
$10 million?
Yeah.
For a concussion?
Yeah, because it could put you in a coma.
I mean, I've seen those like
You're
those
an
crazy
stories,
right, where a guy gets like brutally knocked out and he has cerebral palsy.
Yeah, exactly. That could happen.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah. I'm a lover, dude. I'm not a fighter.
The same way. I gotcha.
Yeah, dude.
I've never been in a fight in my life.
I'll make the money.
I'll make way out of every fight. Like,
oh, dude, yeah.
I'm
an instigator.
Instigator. I've talked the shit. And then I was like, oh, yeah, bro. No, and then I just talked my way all the way out of it. Like,
no. Yeah. I asked if she's ever been in a gangbang. Not if she wanted to be in one.
Come on.
Dude, come on.
Jeez, take it easy, guy. Why are you going right to the throat?
That was my birthday. My birthday, we went to the Reef. A bunch of us from the sales floor. And got just super fucked up and started talking to this lady and asked her if she's ever been in a gangbang. And she's like, what? And then her boyfriend turns around and said, what did you just say? Did you just ask my girlfriend if she wants to be in a gangbang? I go, whoa, dude, I asked her if she's ever been in one. Not if she wanted to be in one. And one of my friends, huge guy, two of them, Chris Norman, and then Clint Back, his dude, come up and just like, all I see is push the guy. And it was like, whoa. And then we just started laughing.
Like, don't even
and then we'd like
Gary.
get up. I was like, no, come on. We're just kidding. We're just kidding. Like, dude, I'm joking. You know, I'm joking around. I like to do jokes. But I asked her if she's ever been in one, not if she wanted to be in one.
Oh my
dude,
God.
Come on. I'm just getting to know good to know her.
I don't need. What would you do if you were a girl and got asked that question?
The same thing.
What?
Freak out.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Dude, I wasn't even in my body. I checked out, dude. We were drinking so much.
I got you.
Yeah, dude. That was not me.
Yeah. No, right. Yeah, no, that's the spirits.
Exactly.
Spirits.
Yeah.
When you get drunk, you let the spirits in. I couldn't tell you
how many times, dude, I leave my body.
Yeah. Oh, dude, speaking of that.
I just turn it off and like, dude, let him in. Let's party.
That thing you sent me was very interesting. About
on the Monroe Institute.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, did you look into that QHHT?
No, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't from her, though, right? I mean,
no.
That wasn't from Monroe.
No, but that I have that website still, so I'll send it to you again. But that's yeah, we have to do that.
Yeah, man, I've been doing those Monroe. There's just some free like 10-minute meditations on YouTube that I've been doing after my morning meditations. But I don't think anything like going to the actual institute and being like hooked up to the machines. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking about doing a road trip in the spring or
Where
something. I think there's a branch. Leslie was saying a branch in Wyoming.
Huh.
There's like a Wyoming Montana chapter, so I'm sure there's a facility.
Speaking of Montana, dude, that's where you need to form an LLC so you can get all your vehicle taxes. You have zero on vehicle taxes.
Yeah, a lot of big
corporations, supercars.
Yeah, that's right. I do need to buy a little piece of land out there.
Is there another way to form an LLC there, or like without?
Yeah, there's a lot of like remote type places where you could set up an LLC. But again, with the LLC, it has to be tied to a person.
Right.
So like setting up an LLC with like your trust, what I'm finding is you have to partner up with someone, and then the trust partners up with them. You know what I mean? They'd be the managing person or director on the LLC, and then the trust would be
because they live there or whatever. Or is that what you're saying?
No,
or
they just a person.
Why would you have to partner with them?
It's like the CEO or something like that to have that person on the articles of incorporation.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah, I've seen a lot of. But another way to do it is just buying a piece of land. Just buying a piece of land.
And you have a property address.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you have the trust. You just set the trust up. Like there's a chapter of the trust. It's in Montana.
Right.
Montana, Wyoming, Nevada, all great states to own property in.
Yeah, no, that's definitely need to look into that, because buying any expensive cars, then you avoid all sales taxes. Anything over $100,000, you're not paying anything.
Yeah, if you buy a car out of a Montana corporation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, going back to that Monroe, there's a documentary, a 3-part documentary on Gaia. It's called The Path. Mm-hmm. Talking about like out of body experiences, and dude, really talking a lot about like this is a simulation.
Right.
Like, dude, more and more. I remember like it was yesterday. Like it was 2010. I was right about to move back. I was right about to move here. In fact, it was the day after I met Alice. Alice was a girl that lived up here, and she was one of the reasons why I moved up here. And so the day after, we'd done a bunch of, we just partied the night before. I went home, got some sleep. Me and Kevin met up later to go and get some waffles and French fries. And dude, we're driving down the street on these bikes, and dude, I get this instant download that, dude, this is a dream. Like, have you ever seen the movie Vanilla Sky? Mm-hmm. Like, dude, like, just like it hit me like a frame in a movie. Like this, it's a simulation. Like this is a dream. This is not real, you know? Right. And then as soon as we get to the place, I tell Kevin about, dude, I just had this crazy experience, you know? And even the shamans in Peru, they would say like, this is the waking dream. Like there's a dream world that you go to every night when you go to sleep. That's the spirit world. Mm-hmm. And that's also where you go to when you die. It's where you go to when you do psychedelics. You go to that world. Right. Same thing every night when you dream. And then you wake up to the waking dream. So this is another dream that you're having.
I can see that.
And so, I mean, since that time, and even more, is that, man, the last couple of years, like, dude, it's in the zeitgeist. Like, everybody's talking about, dude, we're living in a simulation. Right. It's in popular music. Right. Elon Musk talking about it all the time. Like, dude, I mean, the evidence in support of that claim is it's growing faster and faster. And what it's really going to end up doing is rendering everything, all the old belief systems, obsolete. Yeah. Like, in the future, it will be so, you'll be able to have experiences like with VR and going into the metaverse that it will be so real that you won't be able to distinguish the difference. So
you get trapped in there and shit.
What happens is that all the people that like it will become so obvious that if you don't believe that we live in a simulation, like you'll be the crazy one,
right?
And you'll actually drive yourself crazy,
right?
But I think actually before we even get there, like that's when like this the whole collapse of the current game, it will happen before then, you know. But also what I think on a positive note is that things are going to start evolving on one end, but devolving on another end.
Sure.
At the same rate. And that's what they actually are right now.
Right.
So at some point, the good will be growing so rapidly, and the seemingly old, let's just call it old, not bad, will be devolving so fast that like people like me and you that we're already down, like we'll just jump ship.
Yeah.
Like I'm already jumped ship,
Yeah.
you know, dude. So it's like, then you just take this and there are people, I'm sorry, the Trumpsters, the Bidens,
parents.
all of these people, they will hold on. And they'll be the ones like fighting in the middle of the street. And it's like, dude, I'm over here plugged into the metaverse having the time of my life, you know, sitting on an ocean, and you guys are out killing each other.
Right. What would be crazy if, like, obviously we're in a simulation, but you go to, you're plugged in, you're in the metaverse, you got your VR on, whatever, right? You're sitting on your couch, you're doing whatever, you fall asleep, and you just wake up and you're already in the metaverse, so you don't even realize that you're in it. So like that necessarily could be us sitting on a ship right now, right? Like,
I mean, I think we already are doing that.
That's what, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't matter if we wake up or we don't. Like when we go to sleep, we're just going to sleep, right? In this physical form. But whatever's going to sleep and turning on, like, because our consciousness doesn't, like when we go to sleep, right? It just keeps going and keeps doing its thing. Like fucking dreamland, wherever, right? Like that, our consciousness keeps going, but where's that consciousness at?
Well, a couple of things is imagine, I bet the vast majority of people their consciousness actually doesn't disconnect. They're not going into deep sleep.
Yeah.
Every night.
Right.
It's one big leading cause of aging. Sleep is so fucking important.
Oh, yeah.
It's a break. Yeah. Most people aren't completely turning down the body and disconnecting.
Well, yeah, I saw another thing on that too. There's a guy that says, so in the amount of information that we take in, it's just sludge. Like it's just shit. It's literal shit. It's just compounded fucking shit. And it's just this sludge that our brain collects through the day while we're watching shit, while we're doing this, right? When we sleep, those pathways get opened for our brain to allow water to come in and flush it out. And if we don't sleep and we don't flush that out, so the person that gets 5 hours of sleep, a Trump, the person that gets fucking, you know, whatever, that you don't get 8 hours of sleep, like you're going to end up literally, that's fast dementia. It's like, it's the leading cause to all these like aging, like you're saying. So sleep is like, yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Dude, as a kid, I can't tell you how many hours I'd sleep. I slept so much.
Oh yeah.
I slept so fucking much.
I still sleep so good.
Dude, I don't right now. And that is killing me.
Yeah, man.
It really is fucking killing me because that is part of, I have a bed in storage that's the most comfortable fucking bed ever. And I just want to black out a fucking room and just sleep for 24 hours, dude. Not have to wake up, not have to, just like let my body just completely decompress from the years of fucking shit I've gone through.
Oh, man. You got to go do is float.
I don't fit in those things, dude.
Oh, how do you know?
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
you said they're 6'2" or whatever.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll have to go do that.
Oh, but I could see how maybe you wouldn't, but you never know.
Is there only one float place?
They have 2 locations.
But they're only in one place.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call them and see if they can fit me.
Yeah. They'll know.
Yeah.
But man, I'll tell you what, that's like solid.
You sleep in there?
Oh yeah, dude. You're out. I mean, it depends on the person too.
How long do you pay? Like
an hour.
You pay for an hour.
Yeah.
Can you pay for more?
I mean, an hour's good.
An hour's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Huh. How much is an hour?
I think it's like $65.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. For that level of deep relaxation, it's supposed to be really good for muscles, get all that magnesium in your through your skin.
Right.
It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you what, my hair feels so good after soaking all that in through my hair and scalp. Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, I bet. Speaking of, dude, those bars are, yeah. My hair's like feels great.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I really only use them like maybe once a month.
I know but you don't. You said your hair doesn't get greasy and shit, right?
Oh, it does.
Does it?
But it's like I prefer it.
You prefer the grease?
Yeah, because then I don't have to put anything in it. It's all natural, always.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Especially in and since I went to Hawaii, dude, the ocean in my hair. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Just loving it.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
salt
man.
water just treats
Oh
you,
yeah, dude.
Yeah. I need a vacation, dude.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, we gotta go to Mexico or something.
Yeah, I'm down. I gotta get my passport done.
Oh my gosh,
wait.
dude.
You got those pictures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll get that shit done.
Yeah.
I just gotta go get a new one.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a slacker, bro. I'm a slacker. That's all.
What are you gonna do,
I
man?
gotta change that shit. Speaking of I have that Joe Dispenza book, and I've been listening to that a lot lately, and that's good, got some good insight in there for sure that I've gotten. So I've enjoyed that.
I just started listening to that Tony Robbins' Life Force.
Yeah.
Just got through chapter 1 today, man. Good stuff.
What's that like?
Man, he's just always digging deeper and finding out more stuff. Like now he's going real deep into health, how to just get your energy to all-time levels and healing. All that he's talking about stem cells and PEMF, pulse electric, I don't know, some sort of therapy. Talking about that type of stuff and how powerful it is. In fact, I follow a place I want to really go to in Tijuana that do stem cell.
Yeah.
I'd like to start getting that now.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Stem cell is important.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dude, they started putting that shit in teeth. Regenerating teeth and stuff.
I mean, I bet if you get it intravenously,
it just rebuilds itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have another friend that he's gone to get it a few times, and it's been pretty life-changing for him too.
Mm-hmm.
But this place I follow on Instagram, that's where like all the UFC guys are going for any sort of shoulder, knee, any of that sort of stuff. So,
dude, I'd love to get it in my elbow.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, crikey. Oh, what's up with that?
It's from pitching.
Really?
I bet if I worked out, I could have thrown 100 miles an hour plus.
What's a pro doing?
92 to 95.
Really?
Average. Seriously.
Yeah.
There's time I hit a pitching machine. There's times I hit a 97. And that was cold. Came into no warm up, no nothing. Just came and just threw a ball.
Wow.
And it everybody at that point is like, dude, you should be. And I remember doing that, and it didn't feel right when I threw it. I threw it hard, and it just kind of felt like, ooh,
maybe it's because it was
probably
cold.
Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, probably shouldn't have thrown that hard. Probably should,
warm up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't play my senior year of baseball. I hadn't touched the ball in 5 years. I hadn't thrown in 5 years, so I didn't know. My body had developed different. So different path. There's another Chase in another multiverse that's fucking pitching and kicking the shit out of people right now. So that's cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, I already see it. I already knew.
Yeah.
It's
there's road.
There's also another Chase that coaches kids. There's another Chase that golfs. There's another Chase. I see all these. But it's it's so weird because it's I'm also getting all these downloads from Instagram. It's you need to go, you're going to find your passion, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. And it's I'm not going to know what that is unless I just get off my ass and just do it. Just start doing shit.
Yeah, because you could have done any of those paths. You chose not to go down them.
Yeah, I chose to be lazy. Be the fucking, yeah.
You ever go to comedy shows?
Like stand up?
Yeah.
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 I love comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
What's that place downtown? Chuckles. I made that up.
I was gonna say Chuckles. I was like, I've never heard that. But there's they up at Quinn's on Vista. They do like a comedy. There's like a comedy, like stand-up comedy.
Where's Quinn's?
Across from the Rite Aid and stuff on Kootenai and where the Domino's and stuff is. There's like a little green and white.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I really know what the green and white. It's like an Irish pub.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I've
only been to the one downtown.
Yeah. Yep.
Bodo.
Yep. But I remember my buddy was he's a stand-up comedian and he would do the same. Like he would do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
Yeah.
You would?
I think so. I don't know. I've thought about it.
You have?
Yeah. I know I can make people laugh.
Yeah.
I'm a funny guy. But I also just I don't know. That's interesting. Why do you say that?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of comedy. I think it's a interesting profession.
Yeah.
And or hobby and or whatever.
You got to be I'm pretty good at self-deprecating.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely one avenue people use.
That's a pretty good avenue, but where I'm good is like getting to know somebody and then like making them laugh off of their own.
Making fun of them?
Not necessarily making fun of them, but just like pointing something out and then just like, just makes them laugh or whatever. Like with girls, yeah, it's easy to make like girls, especially if they like self-deprecating humor. Like it's easy to make them laugh. Like just pick them apart a little bit and they just fucking lose it. But I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know what I would write about.
Oh yeah, you got to write. Oh, you can't. I mean, yeah, I guess
you got to figure out
a structure to the story.
Yeah, because you can't just get up there and fucking, what the fuck is going on? Like, and just go about shit.
Yeah, you have to make story. Yeah, you're right. Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I could tell stories
wizards.
About my life.
Yes, I mean that's what I would think I would do if I went to an open mic, telling a story about
my parents, dude. My parents would be the center of all of it.
Oh yeah, I mean and
so
your
easy.
Life, living with
but here's
them
the thing,
and all that.
If I fucking made it big off of that,
what's the humor?
The humor is just like the hate love that they have. Like it's this weird love hate relationship that's just so weird. That's all I can say. It's just like it not weird. Okay. It's like a sense of not having somebody, right? Like they put up with each other's shit.
So they don't have to live
they don't have to live alone.
Oh my gosh.
But also it's like they don't have sex. Well, who fucking knows? I don't know if they have sex or not.
If they are, you're not hearing it.
I ain't hearing nothing. Dude.
Oh my God.
And dad don't go to the same bed at the same time as mom, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like it's not like this like, "Oh, honey, you ready for bed?" Like, "Yeah, I'm ready, honey. I'll be there in a minute or whatever." You know, like
it's a couple hours.
Oh, dude, dad's out on the couch. Fucking mom's in her room watching her own shit shows and fucking dad's watching his own shows. And then at 11, 12 o'clock.
Oh, but they shut off the TVs at the same time?
No, dude, because he'll shut his off, right? And then he'll go into the bedroom and like she'll just be still like her show's on and whatever's playing and he'll just go to bed to it.
And then, but how long after he goes to bed does she turn the TV off?
Bro, it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to fucking
Shut
God.
up.
1, 2 o'clock in the morning, that fucking TV's turning off. On Saturdays and Sundays, that shit's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. During the weekdays, I'd say it's like 12 to 1.
What's on the TV?
I fucking know.
You don't know. You're right next door. You're
I don't listen to it.
Farts cloud away.
That shit's on like... It's the white
Lifetime?
noise. It's white noise.
What's white noise?
It's the background
so like
noise.
white female television. That's a new network? White noise?
No.
Like it's like the spin-off of the Lifetime Network.
No, but
It's called White Noise.
it's called white noise.
Oh
No, bro. I'm saying like a white noise machine. You know, like they gotta have the background fucking shit on, like a light on. Like they're afraid of the dark.
I know what white noise
What
does.
the fuck, dude? What is this?
Oh, so is she sleeping too, though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so they're both
she-
asleep, but
No,
the
bro, and
TV's
then
on.
She wakes up at 12, 1.
and turns it off.
No, and goes and gets a snack.
What?
Out of the
Wakes
fridge
up
or
and gets out
whatever.
of bed?
Oh, yeah, gets a snack.
Gets out of bed?
Gets out of bed, takes a piss, does her thing, whatever. Got her fucking her CPAP machine.
Shut up.
Bane mask, bro. Bane mask. Okay. I'm not even joking. My mom will come in and she will be like, no, she won't barge in my room at these times, right? But there's times
With
where
the
like,
Bane mask
oh
on?
yeah,
Oh.
12 o'clock she'll crack the door and be like, good night, son. I love you. I'm like, oh Jesus, mom. Hi, good night. Love you too. Like fuck. What the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. She scared the shit out of me so like at least 3 times with that thing.
Really?
Not like on purpose, but she like comes around the corner and like she's just like fucking got this fucking Bane mask. I'm not even joking, dude.
How do
It's
people
literally
sleep with that?
What the fuck?
Dude. But that's, you know what? That's the thing is like, it's choices. Like you choose to wear the mask instead of a midnight snack.
No,
the midnight snack put you in the mask.
You choose to wear the mask instead of fixing your body.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're choosing a midnight snack. Yeah. The midnight snack's the reason why you're wearing the mask. Yeah. So it's like, dude, it's
fucking bad.
Yeah, I just don't want to get to that. Where it's like ever dependent on something else. Like,
my mom likes cheese. So, dude, it's like cottage cheese, like a bowl of cottage cheese with some like flavoring on top of it that she puts like a sprinkle flavoring on top of it. And then, or
what is the sprinkle flavor?
Johnny's seasoning, like a seasoning flavor.
Oh, so it's like a savory?
Salty savory. Yeah. Salty. Like, yeah. Savory.
Salty savory. Okay.
Yeah. But so like, yeah.
This is at midnight?
You got a bowl,
cottage
you got
cheese?
a bowl like this big, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like just like a little clear, one of the clear, glass ones. Uh-huh. And she'll just fill that up and eat that and then sprinkle that on there as a midnight snack and a couple chips or crackers and another cheese stick and some salami or a fucking, what else does she like? Yeah, like meat, like a salami or some type of shit like that.
Interesting.
And then she'll go back to bed. She'll be good.
I've just never had a midnight snack, really. Have you?
No, I eat like, lately it's been weird. I've been fasting until like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'll eat until I go to bed. Really, until I go to bed. So like,
you'll eat until you go to bed?
Yeah, I don't stop eating at like 10 or 11 o'clock, like anything like that, because that fast is so long.
But not if it doesn't really count if you don't. If you're, let's say, if you're staying up till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because then your fast doesn't start until like 3. Then that's only a 12-hour fast.
Right. Well, so yeah, so like last night, for instance, I ate my last thing. I ate like 2 Krispy Kreme donuts at like 11:30.
That sounds delicious.
They were fucking bomb. Oh my God, I was so high and I was just like, these are so good.
Oh my Lord.
Dude, so I got those for Mason's Valentines Day. Like
donuts?
Yeah, like a gift to everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Right? Is that not badass?
Dude. Like, so he brought a whole couple
the
boxes?
Class, yeah, the whole class. Everybody got one. Fucking like dude. 30 donuts, dude.
Great job, man.
Dude.
That was a great
That's actually so that was Mason's move, that was Mason's choice. Like he was.
Oh, was it?
So okay,
great job,
so
bud.
we go out and try to go get Valentine's Day cards or whatever, that you give people. And every place is sold out like for like 4 days.
No, dude, we went right to Walmart, in and out.
I went to Walmart and fucking nothing.
Oh, dude, it was.
When did you go though?
Saturday?
Yeah, I went on Saturday. Nothing.
I mean, it was selling out quick.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
They're fucking
we didn't have really a lot of options.
So then I tried it on Sunday everywhere. Nothing. So I was like, fuck. But then I call his mom, and his mom's like, I've had these for 3 weeks. I was like, oh, shit. All right, sweet.
But you know what's interesting to that point is, and going back to the whole supply chain type thing, is that supply chain has not been affecting the things that are in need necessarily. Like, dude, why is it? I mean, I would have to look at the data, but like, why did anything with like any of these like seasonal things, they weren't halted. Americans spent record numbers over Christmas. Record. So it's like, it's called supply and demand. So guess what? It didn't stop them. They're spending more than ever. Right. Dude, more than ever.
And things are more expensive. They're spending more, but they're getting less.
Right.
They're getting less. They're spending more, but they're getting less. Like, it doesn't matter, like...
The ones who can, I bet there's a lot of people that are getting fucked up.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time, dude. Dude, everybody's paycheck to paycheck. There's not a lot of people that are like, have savings, have crypto, have, a backup plan. Like, it's 90%, 92% of America are fucking paycheck to paycheck. And they try. Everybody's trying, right? Like, they're all trying, but it's like...
Are they really?
I don't know, because I think that...
Are they trying to progress?
No, because...
Or are they just, like,
because
expecting
if they were,
their job,
yes,
which, guess what? I'm sorry, jobs... Here's the thing with
just
all...
Broke, buddy.
Not only that, but guess what? The job is the employee is the greatest liability. So as soon as I can hire a robot to replace you or some sort of technology, dude, you're out. So it's like anybody that I think sales positions, any sort of retail stocking, anything.
Retail and shit, yeah, but there's going to be a need. Fast. There's going to be a need for sales. There will be a need for like good salespeople. Like,
no, I disagree, man. I've had this conversation. Like what?
I would say like cars are going to be one of them.
Okay, let me destroy that.
Go ahead.
Because, dude, I think about this. I've thought about this. Think how, because you're a smart guy with the Metaverse type shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to run you through this scenario on your phone. Okay, in the future, you'll be able to, because everything about
let me take that statement back, because you know what? I bought my fucking car online, dude.
Gotcha. Then, yep.
Yeah,
okay.
I bought my car online.
A house. Dude, everything's going to get replaced.
I'm not going to say, everything will get replaced. You're for sure.
Within 10 years, dude.
But okay, so let me ask you at that point. Because, dude, so think about how many retail sales positions there are.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Think about that.
I know. I've thought about it.
What does humanity do at that point?
I think
you've got 90, like I'd say 70% of Americans are retail, sales, if not even more than that.
Yeah.
So you're trying to wipe out a sales force. Where does that sales force go? What happens at that point?
I mean, I think first we'll have a UBI, Universal Basic Income.
Okay.
Where they'll just give you some crypto coins to buy to pay for your food, clothing, and shelter.
Yeah.
Okay, because what's happening is we are evolving.
You have to make everybody on the same playing field.
No. You just have to take care of those who can't take care of themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
while things transition, because the long term, I think we are evolving into a renaissance, where what happens, like let's say 50 years from now, 50. So that's 2072, bro. Yeah. 2072, that's a long time, man. Mm-hmm. Real long time. But in 2072, the vast majority of jobs are gone. And what we will have done is we will evolve into like a renaissance. Because what happens is in the next 50 years, there's going to be a crash of the current economic system. We will transition over to the crypto system. And you'll still have like the governments that are giving out their handouts and shit like that, helping those who can't help themselves.
Sure.
But
that's all they're there for. They're not there for what they're trying to do now.
What they'll really probably do is they'll provide housing. You'll get to go to a special grocery store where you can just get certain foods. But then there's other people, entrepreneurs, they're about there making the real Bitcoins and shit like that. But eventually we'll even evolve out of that. Because what we'll evolve to, once the robots are growing all the food, we have more than enough food, everything's taken care of, it's a consciousness shift. Once you can go to Whole Foods and you can get whatever you want to make for dinner that day, you will never take more than you need.
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
That's the transition I see. To get there, it's going to be
50 years.
Yeah, 50 to 100 even.
I would say, yeah, even longer than that.
I don't know, and I'm just saying, like, long term. Right now, what we're witnessing is the death of an old.
Yeah.
And that old consciousness
that's
is so entangled into our fucking consciousness.
Right.
That's the thing. That's what I'm like trying to help people break away from. Like, hey, all these social ideas and stories that you've believed is true, what if they weren't true?
Right.
And what if there was something, like, all you have to do is shift your focus. Like, hey, right now I see that world, so I'm just seeing what opportunities are in alignment with that. Crypto, NFTs, DAOs, all these different things, you know?
Yeah. I got you.
So I can get in that and I can live in that vibration right now. I don't have to wait 50 to 100 years. Because also, dude, within 25 to 50 years, the advancements in medical technology, like, dude.
It's already here.
Yeah, within 25 years, me and you, we will have extended our lifetimes hundreds of years.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. The stem cells and all these other things. Wait until there's nanotechnology where you can just inject nano particles into your blood and it goes through and repairs everything, you know? Sure. Dude, we're fucking invincible at that point.
Right.
And then wait until it's like you can just, if you cut your arm off, I cut my arm off, you know, then they just grow you a new arm.
Yeah.
Or they grow in a lab right next to you and then they just attach it. It's like, dude, this is a biomechanical robot suit. And it's the most advanced organism. Our consciousness just hasn't caught up to its magnificence.
Right.
That's what we're catching up to.
Right.
But again, like where we're at right now, and our only frame of reference is the past. And in our I would say, like, imposed upon past, it's a lot of, in the last 2,000 years, it's been death and destruction. So looking back on the past, we only think, the future, it sucks now, it's only getting worse now, and it's only going to get worse in the future.
Right.
What if that was a lie?
Right.
I see. It's only getting better.
Right.
So much better.
Yeah, you're right.
Because, I mean, going back to that metaverse thing, like you were talking about, like, hey, going to sleep and waking up, like, what if that was this? Mm-hmm. Like, remember, the metaverse will get so real that what happens in the metaverse happens to your physical body.
Right.
So, like, if you go and jump off a cliff in the metaverse, it's no different. So then what will happen is we'll self-realize, I'm already playing that game. I'm already in that game.
Right. I could see that. That's probably why. That's why the metaverse is intended.
Right. It's to teach us. Right. You're already living in it.
Wake us up from it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wake us up
That's why it's
from
called
the
the
slumber.
Great Awakening.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait until people are plugging in. Like, yeah, you could choose to be a fucking an ape or whatever you want to be in the metaverse.
Yeah.
But then I think even in the more future, actually what that is showing us is we're transcending the animal body.
Right.
Because in that metaverse, there is no gender.
Right.
There's no sex. There's no nothing. You could be a fucking cartoon.
Right. Have you seen Ready Player One, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that will be it. Yeah. So that's why right now, in our dimension, and where we're at here and now in the evolution of consciousness, that's why we are seeing in the zeitgeist these people standing up for gender.
Right.
Because they really don't identify.
As
like
anything.
Yeah, I could look at someone that's either or. I have no idea what's going on inside of them.
Right.
So they could have grown up with one set of genitals but felt totally different energy. Like maybe you had a penis but felt totally feminine. Yeah, so it's like, dude, I totally do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what you do.
Right.
Just whatever I do in private, you shouldn't give a fuck what I do either.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
My body, my choice. It goes all the way back to that.
Dude, all that stuff. In fact, you know what is going back to like a challenge I've had in the past is, dude, Dave Chappelle skit on abortion.
Yeah.
If a woman has the right to choose whether or not to kill the baby, I should have the choice whether or not to support it financially.
Okay. Yeah.
Isn't that fair?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Your body, your choice. My money, my choice. I have no choice in what you say.
Yeah.
You could say, off with its head, baby is dead. But I have no choice whether or not I have to support it.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fair.
Okay, so let me give you a different perspective, though.
Shoot.
You chose to not have a contraceptive.
So did she.
So did she.
Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
so you both went into that knowing that there's a possibility. There is a 1% chance of getting pregnant.
Whatever the percentage is.
Do you still feel like that if it was her choice, her body, her choice, whatever, on your money, your choice, again, you could have been smart and been like, I'm going to wear a condom.
So could she.
I'm never going to have this risk.
Yeah, so could she.
Yeah, but I'm saying
you're
not her. You're not her.
But what I'm saying is, if I have no choice in her decision,
right,
she should have no choice in mine. So just because she made a choice, that doesn't mean that I have to support it.
So what you're saying is, it comes down to the woman has to tell you that you have to wear a condom in that for that choice.
No. Then she should also get on birth control if she's going to be having premarital sex. That's the same thing. If you're going to force me, you should have to get forced too. Hey, you can't want your cake and you can't want one and not the other.
You also have a choice to go and get your balls snipped.
100%.
So that could never happen.
Yeah, but we're talking about killing.
Yeah, you're killing yourself. You're killing.
No.
Cutting yourself.
Killing a baby.
Yeah, right.
An abortion's killing
I got you.
It's a living being.
Yeah.
So hey, if you have that choice to commit, essentially murder.
Yeah.
Then I should have a choice on whether or not I have to support it.
I see that. I'm just also to the point where it's like, yeah, you could have taken the precautions to not have that ever be a possibility.
So could she. Liability does not fall.
But that's
wholly on
that's
one
where
or the
I
other.
would be like, just like with Heidi. We had unprotected sex. She wasn't on birth control. It was definitely going to probably happen.
Oh, my
We wouldn't have got a plan B.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was the first, I called her and was like, hey, do you think that we should do this? And she's like, yeah, I actually had that thought myself, so I'm going to go get one.
Yeah.
Got it, took it, went through the whole week of, the body changed all that shit or whatever, recycling. And yeah, so it's like, I had this scare. I probably have a kid floating around out there, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I've not done some smart decisions when I was younger. I would say that there is one that if there's one floating around, maybe.
No way.
Maybe.
Dude, they come and get you.
I don't know about this girl. She was kind of weird. She just, she was weird.
And she has a baby now?
No, I'm saying if I have a kid, there's only one of them floating around from
I know, but you'd be able to trace it down. Do any of them have a kid?
Oh, but here I can't find her.
You think she just dipped out?
When I was 18, me and Chris Thompson, we used to go to night. It was called Night Moves. Before it's called what it's called.
Working on the night moves.
Yeah, dude, it was called Night Moves, and it was like it was a decent place. I mean, for when you're 18 years old, yeah, a little bit of money. And anyways, we'd go there, and we both had like our own personal girls, like because we went there often. Like I mean, like probably like week in and week out.
Oh, you were a regular.
For like 2 months.
You were regular.
I would say. Yeah, playing pool, just like hanging out. When they'd get on the stage, we'd spend money. Like, yeah. He had a girl.
Looked like you were throwing quarters.
Oh, yeah, exactly, right?
No, you just made the gesture. Looked like you were throwing quarters.
Nah.
Hey, babe, here's 50 cents.
Here you go, bitch. Yeah.
Oh,
no, just joking.
Well,
no,
this podcast
this
really
podcast
gone downhill.
has gone downhill real fast. No, her stage name was Cammy. She became obsessed with me, and then I got a girlfriend, and I stopped going. So she tried to like track me down for. She said like 3 years. Because when I was like 21,
she said she found you.
Yeah, when I was like 21 or 22,
what?
I went back to the Torch too, and she was, dude. I walk in the Torch. I'm with a couple people, and I go over to the ATM to pull out some cash, and she comes walking out of the stripper lounge from the back, and I lock eyes with her, and I was like, holy shit, that's Cammy, holy shit. And she's like,
no way. She
broke down, dude. She broke down and like started crying. I looked for you. I thought we had such a good connection, blah, 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 blah. Like all this shit. Like broke down crying when she,
what?
dude, and like sat on my lap the whole night.
That's someone that's trying, making a mark.
So then the next day was her birthday.
How convenient.
And she's like, come, I'm going downtown. Come out with me. Okay. So I meet her at like 10 o'clock or some shit. She called me at like 9:30. I met her at 10. Immediately when I got there, we were at Hump and Hannah's. She's like, I want to leave. And I was like,
boy.
Okay.
Remember, there's a kid show.
She goes, I want to leave. And I was like, okay. And she's just like, so she took me and
she been working on those night moves.
Yeah, dude. Went and worked on those night moves in my freaking blazer, dude. In my blazer. And he had a good time. And then the next day, like I text her, nothing. I think she had somebody.
Oh,
I think
really?
she was still
That's
with
weird.
the same guy.
Like a pimp?
No, because when she was when I was 18, she was with this guy Wendell, and like that was like
you guys had a love triangle.
It was so weird.
You and Wendell and her,
so
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah, Cammy. No, dude, and then so
next on the stage
Next
we
on
have
the
Cinnamon.
we want to welcome up Cammy. Bro.
Oh my god, dude, yours was good, dude. Yeah.
No, I could
don't
definitely
be stingy, guys.
All right, boys, I need you to come on up. We got a real special lady up here. She's going to need all of you up to the front row. Bring those 1s and 5s. We need them now. We're going to welcome to the stage, Cammy.
Oh man,
Dude.
that's wild.
Dude, yeah, so man, I can't tell you the things that she would back in the private room and shit she'd tell me. Yeah. She's wild. It's weird, dude. She was with this dude and like
Wendell?
I don't know if she broke up with him back when she was when I was 18 cuz she invited me over to like their place. And like we hung out twice.
When you were 18?
Yeah.
Huh.
This guy was way older, dude. He'd kick the shit out of me.
Oh.
Just a little kid. Anyways, fun times, man, when you're younger.
Oh yeah, my gosh. Oh my lord.
Strippers.
Cammy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my 20s were just full of debauchery.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Again, I have no idea how I got this far without dying.
I mean, divine destiny.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, yeah, and that's the, through this whole thing, like, no one's ever perfect, No one's ever perfect.
Nah, man.
So it's like life is meant to be lived and to be experienced.
Yeah.
Everything.
Its imperfectness.
Yeah. And in fact, there is no imperfectness. Even the thought
Everything's
of
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would never go back and change anything.
Yeah, because they're all lessons, right?
Oh,
Everything's
dude.
a lesson.
Yeah.
The people, the experiences, everything. Like, we're here to learn these lessons, how they unfold in front of us. And if you don't pay attention, you're just an NPC.
I mean, even to the point that we create the whole way we go through the game.
Yeah.
Like, my life and how I've gone through it had to be a certain way in order to get a stimulation out of me. Like, it's had to be wild and crazy. Otherwise, it would have been boring to me.
Sure.
Like, it's been wild and crazy for a long time, man.
Yeah.
So weird, like, how I've lived my particular life.
How many would you say, like, out-of-body experiences have you had?
Dude, countless. Countless.
Like, where you almost just, like, instantly flash out of your body?
Dude, when I was probably... Okay, we lived in Eddington Court. So we moved there. I was in first grade, I want to think. So first grade's like 6 or 7. It would have been 6 for me. I was always late. I'm June 25th, so I always my birthday was after the school year. So first grade, going out, I would have been 6. 6 going into first grade, 7 coming out. Okay, so probably about 7 years old. Dude, every night when I would go to sleep, I could leave my body. Every night. Like, I would do it as a game. I looked forward to going to sleep because I could leave my body and go travel through the fucking... And then subsequently, like, dude, I had to been 10. I was still in elementary school when the first time I died from huffing gas. Mm-hmm. Like that. Like, dude, and before that experience, I was probably huffing gas every day for a month at least. Sure. Like, dude, when I discovered I don't know how I discovered it because I just thought the smell of gas was it fucking smelled so good.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. It was totally innocent. And so I just discovered this thing. Like, dude, we had these two. I can remember it like it's real right now. We had our family's motorhome, and then on a trailer we had 2 3-wheelers. My dad's, and then this one that sometimes it was a fucking race. It was a race bike. But I would just remember I'd pop the top of the cab. I was like, dude, all this gas in here. It smells amazing. So I'd put my head in the cab, dude, just take these deep breaths, and next thing I knew, dude, I was doing loop-de-loops on the 3-wheeler. No big deal. I'd do it a couple times, and it's like, all right, dude, I'm gonna go in the house and watch some cartoons. I mean, full blown. Like, dude, I'd had it down pat. I would just sit and huff, and then once I started hearing the wah-wahs, I would pull my head up, and I would just grab the handlebars, and I would go for a ride, dude, and I would just sit. Whoa, it was so fun, dude. So fun. I had no idea what it was. And then one day I just took it too far, man. And I have no idea. Maybe my sister found me, but somehow I remember waking up in the garage. My mom is like freaking out, and my aunt's like the one that brought me back, where I had to come back. Somehow I came back, but I totally left my body. Like, I was gone. And then, like, that's when my parents told me, oh yeah, that's no, we don't do that. Yeah. It's like, oh dude, yeah, I had no idea.
I've been doing this for a month.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I've been partying hard. Like, dude, nobody gave me an instruction
don't even
manual.
know.
Yeah. So I took a break forever. Man, I mean, that's crazy. Yeah. I took a break forever. Then I do remember, like, I never got back into anything until I was 18, just got out of high school. That summer, spring, the year after high school, my friend Mo called me up to come over to his place because they were eating mushrooms, and I'd never heard about mushrooms. And so I went over there, and they just said they had already eaten them, hadn't kicked in yet. They said, hey, there's some mushrooms in the kitchen and some orange juice. Go eat the mushrooms, drink the orange juice, and then just come watch this movie with us. So I eat the mushrooms, drink the orange juice, go watch the movie. They're watching Blade.
Yeah, nice.
Real nice.
Trippy fucking movie to watch.
Oh, yeah, about vampires and killing vampires. Yeah. So while I'm peaking, or on the ride up to the peak, I build what's called the Fortress of Destruction. I built a fort of pillows that were protecting me from the movie. So I could like look out and see, but its energy wouldn't affect me.
Okay. Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing. And then they took me to the mall.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I mean, all I remember, I'm at peaking at this point. Like the whole reality is gone. It's breathing. It's moving. I'm 18. I'd never experienced this in my life. I'm sitting at the mall and dude, the tile, it's just the ground. And I'm just staring like, what the hell is going on? Like, dude, this is so crazy.
I can't believe they took you into public like that.
Oh yeah, dude. They had none of us. We're a bunch of idiots.
Oh my God.
Just a bunch of complete idiots, like just uneducated. We had no experience with this stuff. Yeah. Like, yeah, dude.
Right.
But in hindsight, it was so perfect. Right. The Fortress of Destruction, like protecting myself from those bad vibes and not having a bad trip. Because like looking back, it was all good. Uh-huh. I never freaked out. Right. I was just observing, like, dude, like this is so crazy. Right. But in fact, like looking back on it, also, it was so crazy that like I never even, as it wore off, I didn't try to figure it out. Yeah. I just moved into a new house, had all these roommates. So dude, probably the next day I was just drinking.
Yeah.
We were partying every night, drinking. Yeah. And then 25 comes around and mushrooms come back in my life. I'm ready to get the messages, to get the downloads, things like that,
Sure.
So, dude, out-of-body experiences are the best thing ever.
Yeah, they're pretty wild.
Yeah, just to realize, like, again, like, this is a simulation. And actually, like, we choose to incarnate into this reality exactly the way that it is. And to play the game as we're playing it. Mm-hmm. In our form, we chose the form, we chose the parents, we chose every aspect. And like we're talking about forks in the road, we chose every possible fork in the road.
Right.
And we knew we had already lived out every possible scenario.
Right.
So we're choosing to go down each path saying, hey, you could have been the baseball player, but
it wasn't for you.
Not a lot of lessons.
Right.
There's more lessons maybe to be learned. Right. So you chose the harder way maybe. Or maybe you actually chose the easier way. Because being the baseball star might have been much more challenging. But you chose the chicken exit. Maybe.
Probably.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's... Yeah.
You already made the choice. So.
Yep. We're here right now, right?
Right.
I wouldn't want some stem cells, though.
Me too, man, for sure.
In this fucking elbow, I'd feel real good.
It's painful?
It's not painful. It's just...
The clickety-clack?
I mean, if I was to throw a ball, yeah. I mean, throw it 50 times, yeah.
It hurt?
Yeah.
Man, just don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, I played softball maybe a season here or there. Doesn't hurt. Never does. So I still warm up. Like, I'll go and throw the ball and warm up because I can't just come out cold.
Right.
But I think that's probably one of my favorite feelings is throwing somebody out, dude. When they get a hit, they think they're going to make it, and I just throw their ass out.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's so good. That's probably the best. Well, too, so, like, if you're not familiar with me at first base, because I like to play infield, shortstop, or third. If you're not familiar with me, like, the ball's coming. It's coming fast. So, like, a lot of people, they don't know how to catch it, or they don't know that it might have a little bit of curve to it or something like that, because depending on, like, how fast I have to get rid of it, I'll throw at different angles, and it'll do different things. And, yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty fun to watch people's reaction to it.
What's the best you've ever done in softball? You ever make it? You guys ever made it to the championship?
Yeah, we won everything.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
What do you get? 6-pack of beer?
Trophy. Yeah, trophy for the guy that paid the money into it or whatever, and pictures. And, yeah.
Nice. You've won a championship.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 of them, actually.
Really?
Four.
Softball league championship. Champion. 4 times. Chase McGregor. Yeah. Welcoming on stage for his first time. Ladies, get those singles out. Hey.
No, yeah. Always just had good guys surrounded him, with a couple good people. Like, I don't know. I could have made it far in baseball if I really, really wanted it. I just didn't want it. I didn't want it to the point where, like, I let people affect those decisions. Like, it was my choice, but I let my disgust in those people, or, like, not disgust, but just, like, lack of, like, knowing them, who they are, what they are, who, their experience, all that
like
shit.
Who?
Coaches, people that I'd been with, like, played with. And,
but had they, like, ever played in the majors?
Yeah.
Your coaches had?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
You know who Mark McGuire is?
Yeah.
Remember Mark McGuire?
Yeah.
The coach of Timberline batted in front of him in college.
Oh, but that's not him.
No, but, like,
that's like saying
but, like,
fucking LeBron James, a guy that played on LeBron James high school team.
But at the same place, like, before McGuire got big and famous, like,
he's a nobody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, but okay.
Oh my God. Fucking LeBron James' best friend in high school was my basketball coach.
Yeah, but just, like, my decision to not play was made off of, like, him not picking me the year prior.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was like a screw you?
Kinda.
Oh,
yeah, because I took okay, so my junior year, tried out for varsity, made JV. Okay, tried out for first base, only one position, didn't know I was a pitcher, didn't pitch, didn't try out for pitching. If I would have just said, hey, I'm a pitcher, you'd have been like, okay, let's go.
You didn't discover these skills like playing Little League?
I discovered them. No, yeah, I knew I was a pitcher in Little League. Yeah. Dude, I tore people up.
Then why did you play for first base?
I stopped pitching at a younger age because I'd always heard the horror stories of kids ruining their arms. So I started playing outfield, first base, other positions, just a catcher. Dude, I played everything. So junior year comes around. Sophomore year, I made A team. They had 2 teams, A team and B team. I made A team. We were great. We won the district champions. Yeah, we won districts, and we're looking to be a really, really good team. So when I tried out for varsity my junior year, everybody else that I'd played with the year prior made it, but I didn't. Like, maybe one other guy, but he didn't deserve. Like, if anybody deserved to be there, it was me, essentially. Like, that's what I felt like, right? But I tried out for one position, and I should have tried out for pitcher, outfield, something different, right? Because 4 other guys were also first basemen and pitchers.
Right.
So he goes, I still remember this. I'll always remember this conversation. He goes, you got a great glove and a great arm, but he's like, your bat's just not strong enough, and I've already got 4 guys over there at first base. And I was just kind of just like zoned out at that point because it was like, you already checked me off. Like, so I didn't hear anything else he had to say. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. He's like, so you'll be on JV or whatever, right? The JV team was pretty good. We were stacked. Not stacked. We had good players. We had good key position players. And then I pitched, me and 2 other guys pitched. Essentially 3 guys took us to districts, 1 JV districts. Like we beat everybody. And he had came, Larry Price was his name. He came and watched us quite a bit. Like, cause when Coach Poor had told Price, like, dude, I got a good pitch, like a couple of good pitchers. Like both these guys deserve to be. And my other buddy, Ryan Spear, ended up coming back and playing varsity senior year for him. And I should have just swallowed my pride and went out and played. But I also saw my junior year how he coached that team, and I really didn't respect it. Like I kind of do now, but I also just like at the time was like, you're kind of an ass. Like I just don't like the way you coach. So I just didn't want to have that, I guess, and I think I was just focused on like working and making money. Cause like I paid my own gas, my car, like all that shit. Like Dad never really like supported me on that stuff. So yeah. So I just didn't have time to focus on that sports.
Really? So you didn't get picked, and so you're like, I'm gonna go get a job and make money instead. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I should have just played golf.
Should have just start playing golf.
I'd always played golf, but I should have just played golf instead of any type of sport. I should have just went out for the golf team. And I didn't even think about it like that. You just don't think. You don't think as a kid. You just think, this is the only thing I want to play, and like I don't care about anything else. I didn't realize I really liked golf until later on.
Right.
Till now, like I really, really love it. Right. But yeah, it is what it is. Life choices.
That's all we can do.
Yeah, fuck it. It's all good. Just got to keep going on, dude. It's fucking perfect. Everything's perfect.
Sure is.
Got 2 healthy kids. I'm healthy. Can't complain.
No. Nice, bud. Pirate's life.
Pirate's life.
All right, man.